Hello viewers, today we'll be making this shirt that is big enough to fit a girl who is 18 up to or down to 15 years of age, and you can see the pattern that has been used to create the seam. The front resembles the back as far as the pattern is concerned, and also the heading here is the same heading that started this shirt. Now, when doing this work, we will need two of these robin, 100% acrylic. You need a crochet hook which is 4 millimeters in size. You will need scissors, pair of scissors to cut our work, the yarn where necessary. We will need a tape measure, and we will need the marker and this traditional pin for inserting the lace. Welcome to my tutorial, and kindly do subscribe. We start our project by making a slip knot. Reduce it to size so that it doesn't become very long. Then from there, we start working chain 3. 1, 2, 3, then a double crochet in the first chain, then chain 3 again, double crochet at the base as if you are doing a picot, okay, continue and make 52, 53 of these, and then we are going to meet. We have completed what we were doing. Now we are going to start working, and remember not to twist your line. So you just get inside here using a slip stitch, then chain 3. 1, 2, 3. As this becomes our first double crochet, then we put another one. So we have 2 double crochet together in this space. We wouldn't be working in the spaces, but before we go to from one space to another, we have to chain 1. So we go to the other space and put 2 double crochet together. Chain 1 again, go to this space here or the next space and put 2 double crochet together. And remember, you should not twist this line. Chain 1, then go to the space, put 2 double crochet together. Continue, and I'll meet you when you get to the last space here. This is what we've come up with. So we are going to do the final touch and then we turn. So this is the last space. We put 2 double crochet. Make sure you are in the hole, inside the hole of the space, and 2 double crochet. Then chain 1 and turn, then chain 3. Sorry, we already have 1, 2, and then put a double crochet at the base here. Then single crochet at this space or at the chain that we made here, then you chain 3. Actually we are repeating row 1, so this is what you'll be doing. One, 2, 3. Always chain 3, not more than that. So my hand is misbehaving, but you keep on working until you finish the round. Keep on working until the end of the round. This is how far we have gone. We are now going to finish up. Then from there you work 9 rows, repeating row 1, row 2, row 1, row 2, but I'm going to show you how you are going to finish this, and then you turn. So you just come here, put a single crochet, then work 3 chains, then a double crochet as shown in the video, then go to the last stitch in the third chain. Remember these are 3 chains. You put single crochet, chain 1, then turn your work and put a slip stitch in the space. Remember these spaces, so you put a slip stitch in the space, then chain 3 to have your first double crochet in the space, then another double crochet, so we have 2 in this space. Then to go to the other space or the next space, always remember to chain 1, then you move on, and every space should get 2 double crochet. So continue and make 9 rows. We are going to meet after that. Okay, this is what we have made. I have made 12 rows instead of 9 that I had stated earlier, but there is no problem. You can go ahead and make less rows or many rows if you want yours to be of high waist. So we are going to connect our work so that we can start working clockwise. So what we do is we chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and make the very pattern that we started with. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 we continue make 2 more. Okay, I have made 6 in total. 1, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we are going to join our work with a slip stitch at the third chain here. Then from there we make 3 chains. Then we continue now working the same pattern that we've used to connect with here until we finish the round, and we are not changing anything. So you have to continue and finish the round. Continue, I'll meet you here. Make sure you don't twist this when joining. Okay, we have finished the round. Now we are going to join our work with a slip stitch where we started. Then from there we chain 1 and cut the yarn through. We are now going to start working from this area where we will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We will start working at loop number 6. That is where take your yarn and put slip knot. Then chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and remember this space is receive 2 double crochet, then chain 1, go to the next space, 2 double crochet, you have to continue until you finish the round. That is, now we will start increasing to grow the bump of this shot. Chain 1, chain 1, always chain 1 before going to the next loop. Continue working. So we are going to close our work with a slip stitch after chaining 1. Then we chain 3 and we are going to put in double crochet all round except the signs. We want to work in double crochet and we will be increasing at the center. So if where there is a chain, you put a double crochet and move on. So continue working. I'll meet you at the corner. This is where we're supposed to increase our work in front. So we put 3 double crochet. First of all, we get the mark out of the front side and return it at the back. So we are going to put 3 double crochet together in the chain, on the chain which is here. So 1, 2, 3, and any time we pass through here, we will be putting 3 double crochet in the main row chain, or in the main row double crochet. So we proceed working. Continue. Sorry. Okay, I've worked double crochet on top of these two without counting the chain. These two double crochet which are together, they are 19 in total, and at the back also have counted 19 double crochet in total, because I intend to retain this pattern on the side of our short. So what we are going to do is, you now change and stop putting double crochet everywhere. We chain 1 and retain this pattern. So these 2 double crochet, or the double crochet that are in twos, will be retained the way they are until we get to where we have the marker. These are the side pattern. So continue working until we get at the marker. That is when we are going to embark on putting double crochet everywhere, and we do an increase when we get here. We have reached the marker, so we are going to start working double crochet in every space. Remember, I've done a chain 1, that's why we have the gap. So we continue double crochet where there is a double crochet, and also where there is a chain. Here is a chain, we put a double crochet. Continue working, and when you get here, you put 3 together and continue. We are now working the side where we seamed. We retain the pattern, which is continue, finish up. So we have completed the round. This is what we've done with our slip stitch. Now we'll continue, and we are going to do some alteration at the increasing, or the area where we are increasing 3. So we are going to do some change. Let's continue and get there. We want to have a small pattern at this center. So respect the patterns. If you are working on the side, you work this pattern. If you are working in front or back, you work the pattern. We have 2 patterns here. So we chain 3 and we put in double crochet until we get to the area of increase. Then I'm going to show you what we are going to do. Now we will skip this stitch by we will chain 1, then we move to the middle stitch where we are supposed to do the increase, and put 3 double crochet together. then chain 1, skip this stitch and go to the next and put 3 double, put in the continue working double crochet. So continue. I'll meet you to the at the back to demonstrate this one once more, and kindly remember to maintain the patterns where you find them, to respect them. So once you are through with this front double crochet, you get here, you work the way it is worked. Okay, we have the back. These are the last 3 stitches. So anytime we pass through here, you'll be chaining 1 over this, and then we chain 3 here. We put 3 double crochet here, then you chain 1 every time, so that you can have the pattern that we are desiring to have. So we skip this, we come to the middle stitch and put 3 double crochet together. Then chain 1 and skip this stitch, go to the next. So this is how you'll be working, and once you do that, you continue with your double crochet. So when you'll be coming back again, you chain 1 over this, but here we put a double crochet, so we chain 1, 3, chain 1 on top of this, then a double crochet. Where there is a gap, you put a double crochet. Continue and work a few rows. We are going to meet after that. Okay, this is how we'll be treating this area. I'll show you once more. Once you meet the last double crochet, you chain 1. If there is a space here, you put a double crochet, then chain 1, skip this, go to the main row and put 3 double crochet together, so that you increase the bump. Then you chain 1, skip this stitch, go to the space, put a double crochet, chain 1, skip 1 double crochet, go to the next. This is how we are going to work the area. Even at the back, you continue working this way. This is what we have. After making a few rounds, you can see the middle pattern. This is the front, and also the same is at the back. So we continue working, and have just joined my work here. So we move up to here, then I'll show you once more what I'm doing, so that it brings the triangle pattern, this triangle pattern. So work this double crochet, you meet here, chain 3, continue. Okay, we have reached where we have our mesh triangle. For you to attain this mesh triangle, always make sure that the stitch that you find here, the last stitch, get a chain and not a double crochet. And then here you put where there is a chain, you put a double crochet. Where there is a double crochet, you put a chain like that. But when you get here, the middle one should get 3 double crochet. Then you cross over to the other part of the triangle. The last stitch here should always receive a chain, not a double crochet. So by so doing, then your work will come out this way. And remember, we are doing it in front and also at the back. This is our back. So continue working and make around 10 rows. We are going to meet now and make the leg openings. Okay, this is our work so far. We have completed making the many rounds that we wanted to make. Now we are going to join through here and make the leg opening, the 2 leg opening. But before that, We are going to measure and see how many inches we have crocheted. So you can see from where we started, I have made almost 10 inches when not stressed. Then the rest, that from the waistline where we started increasing. We have 10 inches, so ensure yours is 10 inches. Now I'm going to show you how we are going to connect this to make the leg opening. This is the front and this is the back. You can see the resemblance. So let's continue working. This is where we are doing our finishing. So we are going to cut the yarn so that we can come at the center here and start making the leg opening. So we just chain one here, and then cut the yarn, pull through, come at the middle here. We pick the center stitch after making a slip knot. Then we pick the center stitch. Remember we have 3, so we pick the center one and bring in our slip stitch and then reduce it to size so that it doesn't look exaggerated. Then we chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then work as shown in the video. You come at the base here and insert your hook carefully so that you don't go the wrong direction. Just the way we started. Then we chain 3 again, 3 at the back here, make a pick. We are going to make 5 of these, so we have 2 already, 3 more. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5. Then we turn our work on the back side and join with a slip stitch. Join with a slip stitch. This is the back. This is the back. So we join our work with a slip stitch at the third chain. This is here. Then from there we chain 1, 2, 3, and we are going to retain this pattern. This is here. Sorry, we are not going to retain the pattern. This is how we are going to work. After chaining 3, we put chain 3, then skip. Okay, we have already worked on this, so we retain the pattern. Continue. We chain 4 because we are skipping 1. We have skipped this stitch, then we continue. Just retain the patterns as they are. The side pattern should be retained the way it is, and the middle plus the back pattern. Continue working. We are going to meet at the end of, at this point. You can see we have created the opening, the 2 openings. Okay, we are back where we made the division. So we are going to chain 1 Then remember, these are the 3 double crochet. One is left on this side. You work it as a double crochet. Then from there you chain 1, land in the space here and make 2 double crochet. Then chain 1, land in the other space and make 2 double crochet. So for you to land to the other space, you always have to chain 1, chain 1, land in the space, continue and finish up. Okay, we are done. This is what we have gotten. So we'll do our last connection. Remember, we made the 4 chains here, so we join at chain number 3. After joining, we chain 3 and then put our front post in double crochet, skip the chain, come to the other double crochet. In other ones, we are only going to do the working on double crochet, and we are giving that in double crochet, a top double crochet and a front post in double crochet to cover up for the chain. So you continue, but it is only for this area. On the side, we are going to retain this pattern the way it is. So I'm going to continue until we get to the side where we have a different pattern, and then I'll show you what we are going to do. So continue working. Okay, we have completed working this part. Now we are on the side. So we are going to work to chain 1. I've already chained 1. So we work this pattern. We'll respect it the way it is until we finish it up. Continue, and when you get here, you work this pattern that we've worked on this area. I can't see this one. Okay, we have arrived at the center, but before we work these pairs, we chain 1 and then, sorry, not chain 1, but we work the last double crochet just like we've been working the others. Chain 1, then you work this double crochet the way they are and respecting the chain. Respect the chain. We have a chain here, so we chain 1 before going to the next. Continue and finish the center. I will show you how to turn. Okay, we have worked. This is what we get. Now we close our work with a slip stitch. Then chain 3. After chaining 3, we will be making 2 double crochet. The 3 chains count as a double crochet, so we have 2 already. Chain 1, skip 1 double crochet, then 2 double crochet in different spaces, then chain 1. We are trying to make a pattern that looks like this one, so skip this, go to the next, make 2 double crochet. Skip this, go to the next, make 2 double crochet, continue. I'll meet you here. We are at the center, and if you realize that your stitches are not matching when you get here, you can even put 2 together. Make sure you have 2 and a chain. So we land to the center where we did the division and work it out. Remember always to chain 1. After 2 double crochet and chain 1. Don't forget to chain 1 here before joining your work with a slip stitch. Then from there, we have now made sure that every part is having 2 double crochet, including the side. So we are going to reclaim or to bring this pattern that we worked here, to bring it down here, so that the legs part can resemble the waistline here. This pattern which is here. So this is how we are going to work it out. I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, then a double crochet at the base as if we are creating a peacock. Then from there we skip these 2, we put our single crochet there, then we chain 3 again, 1, 2, 3, and double crochet at the base. Then we skip these 2, and in the chain we put a single crochet. That's the way we started the 1, 2, 3, the way we started the belt. So continue and finish the round up to here. Come to the end of the round. So we are going to do the last single crochet, then a slip stitch in this space and chain 3, then 2 double crochet, chain 1, land in the other space, put 2 double crochet, just like we did the belt. Then the next space, always make sure you chain 1 before landing to the next space. And this is what we get. So repeat around 2 rows and make sure that you end your work with this row. This should be the last row so that we can have a resemblance with this other part, the upper part. Continue working. I'll make you have to make the enough rows that you want to make. Okay, let's do the finishing and then start working the other part. So we put a slip stitch here, chain 1, and then we cut our yarn and pull through. We will clean the work later. So this is what I've done. You can go ahead and make yours the way you want. Now we are going to work on the other part of the leg opening. Okay, we start working the other opening of the leg from the back. This is the back. So turn your work from the back, then go to the 3 stitches. We have 1 remaining and you put your slip stitch there. Put your slip stitch. the land chain of the 3, and then pull it a bit, then chain 3 to make the first double crochet. 1, 2, 3. Now remember, before going to this opening we have to make a chain, so you chain 4 and then you land to this space and make 2 double crochet. When we come, we are going to join this way, and remember now the work looks so, the space looks so long, so what we are going to do, we are going to chain 3 instead of 4, but we are assuming we have 4. Then we go to the space and make 2 double crochet, then chain 1, go to the other space, just like we did, chain 1, see what is coming out. We want to make a duplicate of the other part of the leg that we just completed. Chain 1, chain 1, you can see the space is here. Look for the space, sorry, space is here. Put the 2 double crochet, then you chain 1 and put a double crochet in this stitch. Now you realize this one stands as a single double crochet, so you as long as we've completed this part, continue and work the way we worked this part of the leg, and then complete your work. We have completed the 2 openings of the legs, and this is what we have. Now we are going to do the finishing at this area where we put our belt. I've already done one side. You can see the increase that I've made from here. So this is what I've done. What you do is you count the stitches which are down here. Just put it now, you'll be able to see. You count these stitches here. I've already counted this double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry. Yeah, started here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They are 7 in number. So this one will cover 3. And then this other one, which will make this side, will cover 3. Then the middle one will be for the lace, where we put the lace, or the gap will be met by the lace. So we start working. Just hold your work this way. I show you how I have worked this tongue here, or this extension. And get your yarn and put slip knot, then come here, this gap here, and make 3 make 3 chains, then 2 double crochet, not to make them 3 in total. Then chain 1. After chaining 1, you skip to this gap which is here and make 2 double crochet. Make 2 double crochet, not 3. The starting one should be 3, but the middle one should be 2. Then chain 1, go to the gap here, make 2 double crochet. Actually we are not, we have made the wrong place. We are making here 2 double crochet. chain one, come to this area. You can see I'm skipping a stitch, sorry. Make 2 double crochet. And let's make sure you chain one, skip this stitch and go to this area and make, this is a joint where we are making the 2 chain one, go to the joint, make 2 double crochet, chain one, go to the base here and make 3, because this is the last ones. The last one, just like we started with 3, we end with 3. So the rest in the middle is 2, 2. So you can see. Now from here we are going to turn, sorry, we chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and work as shown in the video. Try as you know this pattern, then a single crochet, then from there 1, 2, 3, a picot like, then single crochet in the chain, 1, 2, 3. They should be 3, not 4. Continue working, and when you get here you come down making 2 double crochet, but the first and the last should always get 3 double crochet. Okay, I've completed what we are doing here. This is how we are going now to work out. I've also made a very long chain. Go ahead and make one that will be able to go round all the way from the back and then be used to close this gap. So this is how we are going to insert the lace that I've made. Just use anything and even use your free hands. We are going to start connecting here. Connection will be here. You count 1, 2, 3. So we should start here at the center and then insert our this that way, and we take we move with it. Hope you are seeing in this exercise. Then you start moving, go to the other loop or the other opening pieces here. Then you have to match them. If you don't match them, there will be a problem. So we have closed that gap. Then we come down to this line. This line which is here, the first line that we started making the part of the shirt from the waistline. So we move, just move the pin or move the way I'm moving, and make sure that you are not skipping any of the 2 pairs. To move in between pairs alternating. Move. We are going to meet. Move all the way to the back and don't lose the track. Don't go up or down. We are going to meet in front. Okay, we have completed the round. So we are connecting this bit and then we move up with our lace. Now from here henceforth we will be alternating the lace, so we will be using these loops that we made here. Actually this one is supposed to be out of this. You use a crochet for one side, this side takes the opposite lace, then the other side takes the opposite, and see how I'm crossing them, how I'm crossing them, just to make something out of it. Then this one we will go the opposite direction again, and we are using our loops. That's the same way you tie your laces. Then the one with the safety pin goes this side. Then we come back to the opposite lace. Then we come to the one with the pin and see what we are getting. Continue and complete up to here.